So one thing making so many rounds for the past couple of hours happens to be this particular information that we got confirming the fact that the Minister of Youth in Zimbabwe, Tino Machakaire, actually got himself a car worth a whopping sum of 1 million US dollars. That's actually very huge. And we're still getting information that confirms the fact that there are so many hospitals in Zimbabwe that don't even have a radiotherapy cancer treatment machine. And how exactly do you think Zimbabweans will feel knowing fully well that they can't even get full health care, but there's a minister out there driving a car worth a million? I mean, it's actually something so distressing, something that you can't even bring yourself to like think. But yeah, we're still here talking about it. So, talking about this particular information, and of course, where we got it actually from Hopewell Chinono, who happens to be a very popular journalist on Twitter. Actually, he's a Zimbabwean, so it's very normal for him to come online and, of course, say things concerning Zimbabwe. And we are really not supposed to doubt him in any way. So, right now, getting to this particular information, this car was actually like flown all the way from London, and of course we got the information from GVE London, and they actually accepted that that particular minister in Zimbabwe happens to be a regular customer. But yes, let's look at things from a different side. Right now, this particular man who happens to be the prime suspect, or who happens to be the one that was alleged to have gotten himself this car, is denying everything. Well, this particular minister, who happens to be the Minister of Youth there in Zimbabwe, Tino Machakaire, is actually denying that he didn't buy that car. And well, it's almost like the car was actually delivered to his address. So how can he actually say that it wasn't his car? Well, he did accept that he can buy the car, and of course even more, but he wasn't the one who bought the car. So it's actually not making sense, because a car was actually shipped and, of course, let's say delivered to your address. So it obviously means either you got the car or someone got the car using your address. So right now, the president and, of course, the minister are in a hot pot of soup, because people want to understand how exactly a country is going to be functional without some basic needs, but there are people flourishing and, of course, moving around with cars worth almost a million US dollars. So tell me in the comment section, if at all you're a Zimbabwean, or assuming you're a Zimbabwean, because there are Zimbabweans out there that are very much angered by this particular act, assuming you were one of them, what exactly would you do? Because this is something so disheartening, something that you can't even bring yourself to like think properly about. But all the same, we are actually hoping and praying that maybe the next regime is going to be better, because right now people are actually saying that the elections that took place in August was actually rigged. But all the same, let's see how things will unfold, and who knows, may God actually send us a helper.